Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by to check out my updates on Pinball Designer. I put in over 100 features since the last video, and you're going to see that there's zero distinction between the virtual world and the physical game that we build. Appreciate it. Enjoy. So almost immediately after I launched Pinball Designer, the original trailer last year, I found out I'm having a kid, and that kid is coming in 2 weeks. So we'll see exactly what that does to my schedule. I've been working on a side project that honestly I don't know how long it's going to take to finish. So I'm actually just going to show you that now. And what it is there's another company that came out with an affordable pinball machine, and a lot of the hardcore pinball guys said, no, you can't downsize a machine to make it affordable. You can't change with the ball size. The physics will be all wrong. And it was my idea that, no, I think if you scale the physics and the ball properly, you could actually make a fun game. So my theory was I would take a game that already exists, which I took the Pulp Fiction game, and I wanted to replicate it, and I downsized it 75% scale. And so you can see how that works. And eventually I'd like to get that working and take it to the local pinball arcades and have people play it. All right, we're back. I'm here to show you the new advancements on Pinball Designer as we approach release. It's been about 7 months, I think, since the original trailer video. So I put in over 100 features since that time. The two main ones that are really high value are the bill of materials exporter. So for every part that you place on your design, it keeps count of that, and it gives you a link to a direct checkout. So every single item that you need to buy for your machine, you can just click all the buttons and check out. Like almost within a couple minutes, you'll have all the parts and you can buy them and have them shipped. The other highest ticket item is the programming interface that I put in. Works very similar to video games I've worked on for quest systems, where you give it to a designer and they say like, you got to go kill these zombies here and then go there and collect an item, stuff like that. So it works very similar. It's just a drop-down interface, and it's got a lot of variables that you can play with, and you'll see how that works out. You know, I started this company, the idea came like 6 years ago. I worked at a video game company. They bought a Bally Escape from Lost World. Kept breaking down all the time, and it just kind of led me to, you know, my brain's always, you know, asking questions about things. So I started looking into this machine. Why is it breaking down? Why do we have to wait, you know, 2 weeks for the tech to come out? And then he comes back and back because it keeps breaking down with issues. They just kept putting a out of order sign on it. About 3 months after, so that was like the first pinball machine I ever, you know, interfaced with or played. About 3 months maybe after that, people started telling me more about pinball, and there was a local arcade down the road, and I went there and I actually played the Metallica game, the original one. And this just kind of blew my brain into a whole new experience, because one, I love the music, right? I love heavy metal music. And also the Metallica game is, you know, you hit the main guy up the middle, Sparky, and he actually animates and gets electrocuted. And this was just something completely different that I didn't know even existed in pinball. And that just really, you know, blew my mind. So we're gonna actually go through this game in a couple days. So this is just the trailer, and then in a couple days we're gonna sit down and we're actually gonna recreate the Metallica game. We're gonna program pretty much everything. We're just gonna go down the rules sheet, the official rules sheet, and it'll say when you do this, you gotta get a this and multipliers and all that. And we're just gonna program it very quickly. So we're gonna go ahead and just design it, place all the lights and all that. We actually are going to cut it out into a play field. We're going to put some lights on it and whatnot. We're not going to fully finish it, but we're just going to give you the idea of the process of Pinball Designer. I've been to various trade shows, and I always go out to the local arcades and meet and talk to people, and almost everybody that plays pinball has an idea for a pinball machine, whether it's just a theme or some kind of new mechanism or what. And with Pinball Designer, pretty much you can download it and just let your dreams go. And then if you really want to pay the money to have me build it as a custom shop, I can do that. If you want to homebrew it yourself, you can go buy the parts, and then I can just ship you the CNC playfield and some other items. Now, since I launched Pinball Designer, I've had a lot of people reach out to me that they want to replicate pinball machines, and they have idea for an affordable, simple game, and they're just going to use my software and platform and, you know, just replicate these games and make money and compete with me and compete with other companies that are coming out with affordable lines. Unfortunately, I am not here for that. You know, this is a company I've built for 6 years, endless nights. You know, this is an internal manufacturing process that I developed, and I'm using it to make money as a full-time job. So this is going to be homebrew use only, or custom shop if you want me to just flat out build you a game that you designed and programmed and I just ship it to you.